Hey guys, welcome to LG Overdrive. This is Season 5, Episode 1. I am your host, Buck. With us today, we have UT75.
What's going on, everyone?
Also with us, we have Mackie. Also with us, we have Air Raiders.
I still don't know what I'm doing here.
Don't you have Doghouse to film?
Yeah,
Someone just got a Discord message. Who's making a trade right now?
And last but not least, we have Down Syndrome Dave.
I'm just here to cause bullshit, you know?
I mean, isn't that what you do on Ring Talk?
No, that's what I do in LG, period, just when I'm playing.
Yeah,
Fair
been
enough.
there, done that.
I can confirm that as well.
I score on Buck on purpose.
Has done it. It's okay. All right, so we're going to kick it off this season. Same as usual. UT's got his goalie segment. I've got my defense segment. And then Mackie's got a little bit of a signage segment. And then we're going to have a little bit of a rant with Air Raiders today. And Dave's just going to obviously throw his input around as he always does. So UT, you can kick it off this week.
Oh, so I gotta get now that I'm not in the AHL, I gotta go first, I guess, huh?
Yeah, big boy here in the NHL.
All right, everybody's favorite segment, Keepers of the Crease. We'll start with our top Guardians. From Texas, he only played 2 games, but the reason why he made my top Guardian this week, it's GRG All-Star Bear. Not sure about the name, but whatever. He had a .906 save percentage, 1.40 goals against average, and I think he only let in 3 goals on 32 shots in those 2 games. So he had 32 shots in 2 games. Next is from San Jose's Trip Aces. He went 2-2 with a .880 save percentage, 1.49 goals against average, posting 1 shutout. And third, it is Sam Pote from Hershey. Had a perfect 4-0 record with a .878 save percentage, 1.19 goals against average, and 1 shutout. So you got goalies putting up big numbers for week 1, so it seems like summer season is going steady. Now we're going to go to our favorite, It's Never Too Late to Retire. These are for all the people that will or should somehow get sent down to TC before week 2. From Cleveland, we're going to go with a guy I play with a lot and against a lot. Ex-Golden Aces X went 1-2 with a .604 save percentage, 6.35 goals against average. And, so wow. So
I see Raiders giggling over there.
I fucking can't stand that.
No, he's
fucker.
awful. I
which
fucking
one?
hate him.
Golden Aces?
Golden Aces.
Yeah.
Bad goalie, worst bog.
Oh, is he a bog? I didn't even know that. So our next goalie is from the Utica Comets.
Oof.
Too Much Twoko went 0-3 with a .625 save percentage, a 5.02 goals against average. So I mean, I don't know if anybody's talked to the Utica manager. I don't know if anybody's going to talk to him, but something needs to be.
No one talks to Mackie.
No.
Hey, buddy.
You got to be a special person to have a conversation with him.
Can I just point out the fact that Twoko was like undefeated in preseason and had like stupid good numbers?
Yeah.
Like
He didn't even play bad.
Rough.
There was a lot of EA goals. Like there was a goal where he was on the post in butterfly and the puck went under him, and I just sat there going,
I
"Okay."
had one of those this week too.
I kind of just sat there and stared at it for like 30 seconds, and then I just.
Our last, It's Never Too Late to Retire Guardian is from the Stockton Heat. Moral 89 went 0-3 with a .636 save percentage and 2.55 goals against average. And I want to bring up a point. Now we go to Stockton's other goalie. I don't know. She put up decent numbers in the CHL, but it's Fluox from Stockton. She got the call up for the season. She went 5-1 this week with a .873 save percentage and 1.17 goals against average, posting 1 shutout. So, I mean, you are playing in front of Stockton or behind Stockton, but she's put up good numbers. So,
Not every day that you hear a female goalie dominating the league.
Yeah.
You know what? I just want to point out that just because he's the host of the show, you can't give Buck any immunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's what I was like waiting for. And you
Oh, I won't. No, his
said from Stockton. Woo!
No, yeah, no. His numbers weren't on the bad enough end for me to rip him, but I'm sure it'll happen sometime this season if we go off season 28 stats.
With Dave in front of me facing 20 shots a game. Oof.
If Buck starts playing like season 28 Buck, then we'll probably see him multiple times.
Have you looked at my stats? They're identical to season 28. I don't even have a win yet.
That's all right. Then. You didn't do as bad as the other people that didn't have wins. But besides that, that's keeper of the crease. So back to you, Buck.
I'm going to send it over to Aerators. I want to hear a little bit of a rant.
Where to start? Let's start with Wickedly Moist.
Oh fuck! Going right for the heater right off the bat.
Right off the bat, we'll start with the heater.
We need to make sure that he gets added in this, so he can actually see that he was mentioned.
Yeah, he should kind of figure that he would be. First of all, good effort. I applaud anyone who tries to do the media thing. Anyone who has done it knows that it's not the easiest thing to do, especially if you're going to do it solo. But your show was good when you started actually talking about league stuff. The problem was, out of a 45-minute show, you spent a half hour divided between doing what every new show does and shitting on the doghouse, and then making fun of Notorious. And then you wanted to make fun of Notorious's audio, and then immediately lean back in your stupid fucking chair and be 10 feet from your fucking mic so that no one could hear you.
I can't even confirm any of this.
About the intro.
I can't confirm any of what you're saying because I got to the intro and then I realized it was 45 minutes and I shut it off.
Yeah, same thing. Oh, I think he accidentally ranted right out of the call.
Yeah, that's it. He's done. So while he's gone, I'll just hold this up real quick.
Thanks, Doc.
You know, it'd be a lot funnier if that was the first time I've heard that.
Damn it!
I mean, our Discord channel is called Dink Talk.
Yes.
How about that one?
Oh, we're still on what? We're still in the NHL. Yep, it's definitely something. He's not the only one. UT's up in the NHL too.
Yeah, but Columbus isn't an NHL team, so we'll give it a
pass. I'm in Carolina now.
I'm on Carolina.
Also not an NHL team, so we'll give it a pass.
We're number one in our division. So.
Yeah, they are.
Jesus.
And Vatty's number 3.
Jesus, fuck, it's summer, all right.
We got a good squad. We got a good squad.
It goes Carolina first, Vatty 3, fourth line 5th.
Wickedly Moist has ties at Google Hangouts.
Jesus Christ. Okay, continue with your rant now.
Yeah, no, but I mean, don't shit on someone's show and then make the same mistakes like you continue to make for them. Like that you complained about theirs, like audio issues, and your mic's this far away from your face and no one can. Like, come on. I don't understand.
You're gonna have mic issues. Make sure it's on your computer's end and not because you're a dumbass.
Yeah, just decided to lean back and go chill for a.
Don't pull a UT from season 29.
Listen. No, seriously, listen.
Fucking.
I tried to in season 29. It wasn't working too well.
I was trying to keep my mystique going, but.
All right. Any other rant that you want this week?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. So this Dinks thing makes no fucking sense to me. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't care what happens. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a rule in the AHL, but if someone doesn't answer you for 72 hours, you can get them banned for inactivity, right?
Nope.
Not in the AHL? Well, maybe it's just
the only way to get them banned is 3 missed games in a week or 5 in a season.
Okay, well, fuck that part of it anyway. Bottom line is, you came out, you said the guy was inactive. They deemed him inactive enough to take off of waivers. I guess he's inactive enough to not be waived, but you can't ban him. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. So that's the first part. Then it comes out that this dude's possibly a second tag.
Oh, not possibly. He is.
He definitely is.
Salty. Did you hear? Okay, I'll walk you through it. Rangers, after he was waived, Syracuse put a claim on him. And Salty sent Rangers a message saying, yo, this guy is a second tag. And so Rangers is like, you're the one who drafted him. What the fuck? So because he didn't want it to come back on him, he sent it in, which then got passed around. And we were all like, okay, why is the GM from last season and now owner just telling people this dude's a second tag? That's fishy as fuck. And it turned out Brody was already looking into it, investigating it, and trying to lock it down 100%. And
it blew up real fast.
And now we're going to play this stupid, I don't know you. I didn't know. We didn't know. This guy didn't know. Who knows?
No, they had their suspicions last season.
Well, no, about if Bryson knew or not. My main thing is if you didn't know or you had no clue who this guy was, why were you so like, I don't want to ban him for being inactive. I just want to waive him. Like... It seems fishy, but we know LG doesn't use common sense, and we have to have 90. You have to have positive proof of everything, and fucking. It irks me because I feel like half the time, if you use common sense, you can kind of figure it out. But for some reason, LG is devoid of common sense.
Have you met some of the players in LG?
Have you met some of the managers in LG?
It's fucking ridiculous.
Have you met some of the managers strictly in the AHL?
No, I mean, me personally, I don't think you spent a whole season with a second tag and don't know. That's just... Yeah. No one can prove that you know, which much like half of LG's rules, you can't prove. Player tampering's useless. Who could prove that unless some player gets pissed off?
It's not useless. We got, what, 7 people no management listed this season for player tampering last season?
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that happen in the middle of the season, but...
I mean, Germ's notorious for it. How Germ isn't no management listed is beyond me.
I mean,
because Germ is shit and
nobody no management listed, but he's an owner.
Well, yeah, that's because there was slim pickings on owner.
Actually,
Germ can't really player tamper because nobody wants to play for Germ to begin with. So,
well, he tries. He tries hard.
Funny story about Germ. My entire LG career started on Germ's team in the CHL. I never played a single game in the CHL. I will point that out now. I think back then the rule was that you just needed to be in the CHL for a season. It still is now. I have stats for games in the CHL that I never played in because Germ played his buddies and put stats under my stat line. I mean, I didn't give a fuck because I got to play in the AHL next season. But yeah, he's been doing it. I think that was 10 seasons ago. It's been a long time.
Oh man, the best Germ thing I have is a couple seasons ago, a bunch of teams in the CHL were manipulating the RA system and telling people when to sign up. So Germ actually messaged some PSN kid like, "Hey, we're going to clear space for you," and then tell you to sign up. And the kid put it, you know, how when you have platinum, you can have the special thing next to your name, whatever little picture you want. So the kid took a screenshot, and it was his little chat box picture of Germ. Just brutal, and yet here he is.
That kid just mushroom stamped Germ right in the face.
Basically.
Oh, fuck me, man.
But yeah, let's figure this Dinks thing out, because last I checked, Dinks still isn't banned.
He is. No, him and his supposed second tag, or main tag, whatever you want to call it, both got snipe banned, so...
Oh, really? Because he still passed through waivers. That was weird.
Yeah, he passed through waivers. The account wasn't removed from the LGAHL. It won't be until Brody's done his look through. I think Brody said he gave him a certain amount of time to actually go on the site from his home IP because of whatever he had VPNs and he was using wireless spots and shit. And so Brody gave him a deadline, and after that, I guess he'll ban him. I don't know.
Is it common knowledge what his other tag was?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know if we're allowed to share that part, but he did out it in the manager's chat, but I'm not going to say just because I don't know if he wants that kept hidden or.
Yeah, well, the whole thing being known with second tags and stuff like that. I mean, if the main tag and the second tag are on your team, if they're both on your team, I could understand, you know, knowing it's a second tag. I can recognize people's voices, but if the main tag is on a different team, then it's hard to tell. I mean, I don't recognize everybody's voice in the entirety of LG, and I won't. If there's a second tag on my team, I wouldn't know about it, honestly, unless both of them were on my team.
I was
This
on
gets a little
dude,
more
man, it's second tag, and even if you're on their team, it's hard to tell. Like I was on Texas in season 17 when Connor and Odie and all them had like 2 community tags going around. I didn't fucking know. I just played. So like unless you're really looking out for it, you can't really tell.
This is a little more fishy with Salty now, though. Telling people like, "Oh, he's a second tag, don't claim him."
Yeah, that's the thing. So Salty's a stand-up guy, but if you're going around telling people it's a second tag, it throws a spotlight on you. So that was misplayed by him, but
Put him in load bites of dust.
it is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Mackie, do you have any more signage for us
Fuck
today?
do I do.
What do you got this time? Huh. All right.
There's another one. You want another one? I got another one here. What else we got? Oh, I got an Amber Alert sign.
Oh boy. Has been what?
He's been
Okay.
found, man. He's been located. He's good. Squid is safe.
Okay.
He's carrying another line. It's fine. I got one more. Here we go. Boom. That's it.
How many points do you have this season?
I have 3 points. I have a point a game, man. It's great. It's fantastic. It's.
Are you worried at all that Martin catches you in the LG leading scorer race?
Hang on. Let's go see how far back is he right now. Let's see.
It's okay. I'm only 1 point behind you, so now you got to be afraid.
Oof.
Oh shit!
Doug,
Ambient's literally up my ass. He's a point behind me. Spruce is 16 back.
I honestly believe Dudley has more points than you.
No.
So does this tell us how much he carried you in season? What was it, 22?
No. I carried them in season 22.
I guarantee you that wasn't it.
I was there.
Briefly or the entire team?
No, he was there the whole season. He was there for what? 2 seasons? 3 seasons?
I was with you guys for, I don't know, 2 or 3
A whole Milwaukee run, I think. Yeah, it's fun times.
All right. So I'm going to move on to
statistics now.
my segment here.
Hi. Pardon the interruption. Apologies. Well, not apologies, but I just want to say Buck is a moron. He's a moron because he totally forgot that I have a top 10 list to deliver. So I'm interrupting the show to deliver today's top 10 list. Roll it, maestro. Okay, here we go. So today's top 10 list for this episode of LG Overdrive is top 10 things that could happen in the AHL this season. So here we go. Number 10, Darcy Kemper's GAA will be about as high as his price tag. Number 9, Dinks comes back reincarnated as Malcheski, still gets banned. Number 8, the 555 philosophy is a front for a Russian spy. Number 7, Macros finally speaks with actual words, this time instead of GIFs. Number 6, Down Syndrome Dave gets lost in an alleyway and nobody bothers or cares to look for him. Number 5, just a reminder that Blades on 3 actually showed up to another online player's house without notice, and he's coming to find you. Number 4, Notorious Fat will spend all of his time exposing. He'll forget how to play the position he didn't know how to play in the first place. Number 3, Wickedly Moist will focus more on his hunt for sleeveless t-shirts and subpar Joey Fatone impersonation rather than actually being a good manager. Number 2, outside of Danke, Buck is the only one who can transmit AIDS through the computer. And the number one thing that could possibly happen this season, well, I'm sorry, but this joke has been banned for violating the COC. That is our top 10 list. Okay then, so now we'll go back to whatever these guys were doing, I don't know, touching themselves in front of a camera or whatever. I don't know. Back to whomever was talking. Buck, you freaking idiot. How did you not know I was going to do this? You stupid son of a...
Talking about statistics, we're going to move on to the defense. So from the point with Buck, showcasing good defensemen, bad defensemen from weeks 1. Obviously, it's now season 30, summer season, so you're going to have a couple names obviously sticking out a little more often because there's some good talent defensemen and there's a lot of shitty defensemen with CHLs coming up. So our top point getter this week, sadly, is Bryson66 with 7 points.
I think you mean Dinks.
Defensive with the most goals, again, Bryson66 and Gonzo Armstrong from Chicago. So they had 3 goals apiece. Defensive with the most assists this week was Big Slave Nabokov, so Zach had 37. With 6, he was tied with It's Magic 13 from Rockford and Cav Blacks 1 from Providence. I have no idea.
I also think you mean Dinks.
Funny duo for top plus minus this week. Top plus minus is Nabby, Zaka with plus 10. His tied winner is G-Thumbs. So 2 guys who I don't think get along very well after their cup run in season 27. Sharing that for week 1. Our shitter plus minus this week goes out to Kime Time 87 from Hershey. Went minus 13 this week, going 0-3. Our top hitter this week is a new guy from San Jose, Monster Man 7, who had 21 hits this week. Defensive with the most giveaways this week was Brap 17 from Grand Rapids, 47 giveaways in 3 games. As a defenseman, I think it's absolutely atrocious that you're averaging over 15 giveaways a game, almost 16. So definitely shouldn't be doing that. Dunks is right behind him with 42, so, I mean, that's nothing new, though. Dunks gives away the puck a lot. Defensive with the most takeaways this week will be Huckfin95 from Ontario. He had 19 takeaways.
You're welcome.
Yeah, shut up. Huckfin, yeah, good job this week. And then I'm going to add a new one this week is block shots. So we actually had several defensive tied for block shots. Oh, Mackie's got a sign for us this week. Pucks and bottles. Okay. Good to know. So for the most block shots this week, we have 4 defensive tied with 2 block shots. We have Grazomatic from Tucson, Makar, X16 from Charlotte, S29X Puck Stopper from San Antonio, and Jake Brace from Colorado.
Did you say 2 block shots?
Yep. Official block shots.
Yeah, you can't get any in this fucking game.
So, which would require what? Hitting both LB and RB to go down and block the shot on the ice?
Yep.
But the game does register the fact that if you actually do block the shot on the way to the net, it counts as a block shot. It just doesn't count at the end of the game.
Which is dumb.
It's very dumb because it should.
They need to fix that.
Welcome to EA.
Yeah.
All right. And then that's everything for From the Point this week. So, obviously, it's summer season. Talent level isn't as strong as it could be. As Mackie already pointed out, risk goes up in the NHL, so clearly can't be that great.
I'm still here.
And UT went up, and I'm still here. Oh, not the sign. You don't need a color yet. You have until season 31. You have all of 2018 to get it.
Well, in fairness, though, UT, he caught a bid from Vatty. That's basically Make-A-Wish.
I'd also like to point out Splash Cole is up in the NHL still.
Also for Vatty, Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, hopefully that little fucker gets banned, too. Anyway.
I'm just glad that I'm not, when I saw the trade go through, I was thankful. Because I saw Charlotte's got a pretty decent roster, so
24 mil 1-4.
So
You want to be as far away from a Vatty-led team as possible.
I will say,
Unless it's Cleveland.
I will
The only reason I got traded is because one of Vatty's GMs wanted his like AHL buddy who is on their team to be called up, so I was okay with it.
I will say, as much shit as I give Yeti, he built the AHL team in there. I think first in the league. So
yeah, both
We
Charlotte.
also had a 10-game week. That helps.
yeah, it doesn't matter. They'd still be tied with Providence, right? It's shocking the shit out of me, but
Yeah, I
credit where credit's
guess.
due.
I think it's just a good system right now all the way through because his NHL team is up there and his AHL team is up in the top. So
Yep.
we'll have to see as the week goes on how it goes.
Like I said, 24 mil and 4 players. I still can't believe that. I like to give.
Rip Shitter USA.
What's that?
Can we get a Rip Shitter USA?
10.25 mil?
Yeah, Dan's fucked.
When you go like 1-0-2, some shit.
Yeah. He did not have a good time. I think they have 4 wins, and Dan was one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, he
you
beat
were
me
one.
in overtime. He beat Air Raiders in overtime, like washed.
He still has more fucking points for his team than I do. Jesus fuck.
That's because they all forced the puck to him.
Yeah, at least it works for them.
Everything has to go through.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to Notorious for LGAHL Exposed. Nice quick shows, 9 minutes every week so far, 2 episodes in. That's the type of media that we do need. Just something quick, simple,
Fuck that
and
show.
fun. And not 45 minutes of ripping into someone and then actually discussing the league for like 4 minutes. But
Can he actually expose something for once, though?
I'd like that, yeah.
I think that when they finally find out who Dinks is, they should totally just throw it out there unexposed.
Yeah, give it to Notorious.
That should be like Brody's go-to line of communication. Just Notorious. Throw this out there.
Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I watch Notorious' shows just because he's entertaining.
I think most of the league does. I think most of the league should. It's a good show.
I feel he tries a little too hard sometimes to put the comedy in. I think he should let that part naturally flow out, but he's doing a good job.
I remember he said something about me. I couldn't remember what it was.
Oh, he already called Dudley and I a dumpster fire, and I was like, okay.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not. I'm waiting for a win still. I'm waiting for Dave to carry me, but
I have
big
a win. My only game that I didn't play with you, I won. So
If you're waiting for Dave to carry you, you might as well just retire. It's not gonna happen.
I traded away the goalie who had the 2 wins for us.
That's if there's any way to become the number 1 goalie, it's trade the other guy.
Trade away the competition. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it. Fuck, you did better than me?
Fuck.
Get out of here. Fucking. That seems like the Bolts way of doing it. You had a better week than me in Texas. Get the fuck out of here.
It could be
66
bitch.
been coming this season.
It could be worse, Buck. You could be lazy.
Oof. Could be golden aces.
Yeah,
Talk
that's way
about
worse.
having Vatty as your owner and having Lazy as your GM. Holy.
Been there.
Oh,
Been there. I took CHL management to get out of that shit show.
Like, if you could only see the Discord, like, I even messaged one time. They were talking back and forth, and I was like, between the two of you, I literally am getting dumber. And then I got traded.
Season 28, when they did it the first time with Luke there, it was basically the entire thing, and it was in Group Me at the time. The entire thing was Lazy not knowing what the fuck was going on, and Luke having to basically fill him in constantly.
Basically, yeah.
And then Lazy would show up like late to like they'd be trying to get games together, scrambling for ECUs, and then Lazy would show up and be like, "What's going on, guys?"
Sounds like something Lazy would do.
see, most of the time you can talk yourself into getting traded just by talking shit about your owner. But I talk shit about Buck and Dudley all the time, and I haven't gotten traded yet. They just think I'm joking.
He really likes us. It's just his humor.
To be fair, Dudley and I get ripped into all the time. So when you constantly rip someone who gets ripped into all the time, it doesn't faze us. It's when you become over nice that we get worried.
Sparks on a flame.
For now. all of a sudden Dave sent to the worst team in the AHL. Oh wait, that's us.
Nah, I can't get traded there.
They're already there.
I already caused the fire.
Before we head out this week, does Mackie have any other signs or anybody he wants to shout out or say anything to? Because he always has comments.
Now that you mentioned a sign.
This is true. I remember that. He was in the final. Wasn't he in the final listing for CHL ownership?
Yeah, he applied for the Vancouver Giants and got the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah, they messed up the application process.
I mean, look at the owners this season.
I mean, to be fair, in real life, the Vancouver Giants could probably beat the Vancouver Canucks. So
The humble Broncos could beat the Vancouver Canucks.
Oof.
that's fair. I'm a Canucks fan, and that's fair.
UT, anything before we go this week?
I'm trying to keep up with all the happenings in the AHL. I kind of just watch the goalies and everything like that. So,
How fun is it?
Huh?
How fun is it up there?
It's a different play style, so literally you could have a horrible save percentage and still win the game. So
because the game is so fucking slow and nobody shoots and it's boring, and that's why I dodged that bitch.
Yeah, so it's all about just making the big save when you can. So I mean, I'm 2-1 up there, so it's not bad.
I've already ECU'd up there, and I played against Sedge's line.
Yeah,
and they dominated the shit out of my team. And it was 2-1 until like the last 3 minutes of the game where they got 2 breakaways and scored. It's not like I played bad, guys. Like I stood on my head all game.
Any year that I'm not playing with Provorov and Papa Adams, I'm okay with it because those dudes are two like egos that just are now managing together, which is ridiculous. Like they try to tell me I'm the worst goalie in the world, even though I have the record now for Laval wins. But since one EA goal went in, I'm the reason we lost. No, I'm not the reason we lost at all.
Pretty sure you're the reason they lost.
You didn't pay EA enough. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because Judica would have ran over you or Rochester. But hey, what do I know?
I think we would have given a better. Well, the problem was that people didn't show up for games in playoffs. So
shocking.
I know.
You know what the problem is with LG?
Nothing.
What the problem is with summer seasons is I like giving my team 3 games, in a night so people can get on with their fucking lives, okay? Can't fucking do that when you play a shit team at 8:30, because then you play like shit the whole fucking night. There's my rant.
Yeah, let it out.
Let it out, Faces. All right, Dave. You haven't spoken much. Do you have anything that you would like to say this week?
I don't know what you're talking about. I actually talk quite a bit, but please save me. Send Buck TC trade offers for me. I'm overpaid. I will do TC games. I will be called up for your AHL team. So yeah, I need help, not Utica.
3.5 lost Cohen.
Don't fucking step on my shit. We need more help, okay?
I'll be your 7th defenseman cone on any team.
Trying to steal my fucking thunder. I'm asking for help here, not you.
Ooh, Golden Aces in the chat box.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
Raiders to the rescue.
Which chat box is he in?
The one he belongs in.
Did they open the ECHL again? Shit. All right.
He found the chat box. Those bog tools came in handy for something.
So wait, he's not just a button pusher for Zeno?
They all are.
Yikes, here we go.
Buck's trying to make me catch a ban.
Yeah, you're gone. Go join Croxy. You're fucked.
Hey, Karoxy on the slow site. That poor guy.
Slow site? He can't even get on the site.
No, he can get on the site. He's got slow site, and he can't talk or communicate in the forums, but he can see the chat box. He just can't see anything.
I had that for 2 days, and I was begging Brody to free me.
I had that when I got banned for the roast, and I had to buy it, and they kept me on the discouraged list for like 2 months, and I was like, this blows. So. I know the feeling. Raiders, anything before we go?
Yeah, they're just bracing for Wickedly Moist to talk shit about, me smoking cigarettes during the show and shit like that. Shit I've already heard about. So hopefully he gives a better effort on week 2. How about you fix the green screen, you fuck?
Not gonna make him look any better.
And yeah, for the love of God, Notorious, fucking expose something.
Expose something, someone, do
not yourself though. Ain't nobody got time.
Yeah, not yourself.
I'm glad we specified that because I think Notorious probably would have.
Yeah.
He can't do that. It's unethical.
Oof. Lindsay. Oh, then speaking of that, then it reminds me we already have our Tucson of season 30. Last season, remember how Tucson went 9-0 first week and thought they won the Calder Cup? First game of the season, San Antonio shuts out the Euro crouch line, and thinks they're the best team in the league.
I loved it. They've won the Stanley Cup or the Calder Cup. Let's just give it to them. Let's pack it in.
I don't like San Antonio just because I'm not else plays on that team.
I don't like it because it's Laval and they were shit in our conference and they'll be shit in that conference.
I don't like anybody because they can all beat me.
It's hard to get wins with Bucks or goalie.
It literally is 2 lines from the Laval Rockets. Like it's the same.
All right, which of you guys is making a trade right now? Because I keep hearing Discord and I'm interested. I want to hear.
I'm circumventing my own trade.
Okay, Dan Hudden. All right, guys. So without further ado, we'll catch you guys next week for week 2 of LG Overdrive, and see you guys next week. Peace out.